I want to take a second to shout out Richard. Thanks for being the engineer tonight and for being really delightful company throughout the evening too.
Thank you, Richard.
I also want to take a second to point out just like your lyrics. I'm a big fan of, like, I'm gonna read lyrics that you just sang, but like, I was twisted out my mind. It's a roundabout way to deep fake 9, because he who slaps is slap happy. Rickety split salt toffee. It's just like
that is correct.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
That was from memory.
Yes, Your Honor. That is exactly.
No.
That is exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I hope that's not a question.
No, not yet.
just a
Not
compliment.
yet.
It's
No,
just a
it's
compliment?
just it's an observation.
I don't want to go into.
It's an observation.
Thank you.
No, but I feel like in my days when I was like when like poetry was the medium that I cared about more than music, like that I mean, I don't know. It reminds me of like the kind of stuff that would excite me in poetry, just like
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you.
It's the weird juxtapositions and just sounds nice, but I don't know. I do kind of want to ask what the song is about, but I also don't like want to ask something so obvious and like such a boring and bland question. But I'm curious. Yeah, go where you want with it. But I talk about whatever you want. But I'm wondering.
I don't know if the I think the song is larger than the sum of its parts.
Mm-hmm.
I think each line means something. So in a poetry way, it is just messing around with the line prior to it, with different like English class stuff. I don't know I don't know all those words that they taught us.
Syntax.
Yeah, but also, what is it called when you like use a bunch of like S words?
Like alliteration or whatever.
Yeah, slithering.
Yeah.
Sliteration.
Snake talk. Parcel tongue.
I had a overnight job. I had an overnight job in a hotel by myself during COVID.
Yeah.
They just like left the keys to me, and I did most of this stuff during lockdown, which wasn't a lockdown for me. It was a graveyard shift, just like bugged out and just like writing things to make me laugh. Lickety split salt taffy.
Good.
And slap happy. And I said I'm a kettle in the shtetl.
Yeah.
And I'm funky in the metal.
I love it.
So just like trying to amuse myself.
Yeah.
I get very bored very easily. So this is all a flight of fancy to make me have fun.
Totally.
I think they have to deal with that in varying degrees. Because there's a degree where it is like, oh, that's so lovable. He just wants to have fun. And then there's another level of that where it's, oh, he just wants to have fun. It's like this.
It's all pretty lovable.
It was funny when you guys were like checking it, and I was just, like in my mind was like I almost want to ask the question like how do you two keep a straight face like
Me?
Well, we don't though.
Yeah, we
true.
don't. I mean, we do sometimes, but yeah, I mean, it is a pretty joyful entourage. I mean, I think most of the time we're trying to cut each other up, so it makes it pretty fun and funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We recorded. I started doing something before we put the live band together, and I'm like, oh, the live band's here. Let's like all sing together and do boy band, let's all do boy band backup vocals like on all these songs. And the amount of laughing that I had to cut out of, I was on at that point GarageBand. The amount of laughing that I had to snip out of things, like even write it, think, so I'm constantly, I'm trying to make like a mega mix of just us laughing and chortling and snorting and stuff like that. But yeah, we have as much fun as it looks like we do.
That's so good. So good. And I think that's totally what I say when I'm trying to explain you guys to people too, is that like, it reminds me what music's about. It's like, just like feeling energized by stuff.
Nice.
So,
Thanks, Abby.
Yeah, and for anyone who's not making music like this, please
try harder.
No, I like all the varying degrees.
Totally.
Yeah.
There's all
I've been to
kinds
things
of
that
different ways
moved me in different ways.
Yeah,
we
there's
just
different
move
ways
we
to
just
feel
move in a
energy.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. Energy comes in many forms, but yours is very like pure and immediate. Let's do it. Let's do another song.
Okay.
if you care to.
Yeah. All right.